What I'm going to focus on specifically in this class is we're going to talk about getting to turtle as a form of guard recovery. Okay, it's a great way to keep someone from passing your guard, especially from a tournament perspective or an MMA perspective. If you're trying to get back to your feet, or a tournament, you're denying the other person the 3 points for passing. They may think they pass, but instead of flattening you out, you're able to get to turtle, and you can turn that into getting back on top. Okay, and it's easier to do than you think if you time it right. So that's what we're going to work. I'm going to start with a warm-up here, getting to turtle. Let's just review a couple things real fast, all right? If I'm cross sides and they're over here at 90 degrees, obviously I have to have the underhooks. I have to have control of the inside space. If this arm is not underhooked, not going to waste energy trying to get to turtle, right? Got to have that underhook. Once it's underhooked, I don't want to try and get to turtle when they're here at 90 degrees. I want my head facing them more. So I'm going to move my feet away always, right? Even if I can get to turtle, if they're right here with me at 90 degrees, I'm not going to try because I'm giving them my back. So I want to move my hips away always so we're here, right? And then thread that needle. If you're having real trouble with your shoulder rotation because they're heavy, pull the bottom shoulder back. Don't try and lift the top shoulder forward, right? Then we go here. Once we're at quarter, I want you guys to drive, not grab. So that way you need your hands on the mat, and you're looking just to connect your shoulder to their hip bone, right? And that's the first basic part. Let's just do it a couple times on the mat. So they're here on your right side. You're going to step out, get on one hip a little bit, move your hips away, and then when I decide to go to quarter, my leg goes under here, and now I'm driving on my toes, and I'm driving. Okay? Do it a couple more times. With the underhook, when we're escaping, as a general rule here with jiu-jitsu, if it feels heavy, it's wrong, right? So if he's laying on top, lay two hands on the far side, and give it good weight, good. If he's here and I'm trying to do that, trying to lift, I know that's wrong, right? The point of my underhook here is not to lift, it's just to rotate my shoulder. I need the underhook for shoulder rotation. That's the underhook, right? I didn't lift into his weight at all. I just retracted my bottom shoulder. And now here, try and flatten me out. Right? There's just no way he's going to flatten me out once I get that angle. So when we're in a position like this, I don't want to lift, right? If anything, my thumb is going to be moving towards the ground, like this. Internal rotation, right? The only time I would lift is go from here, go to head and arm. Grab my head and arm. Head and arm. Yeah. So go back. Just sit out to a headlock. Grab my arm. Yes, good. Go back. Right? So if he's there and I feel him do that, go. Then I'll use my underhook to lift with my elbows. But notice even when I do that, I'm going with the direction. That doesn't feel heavy, right? That doesn't feel heavy, and it's done the right time. It's going over my head. So if I'm in here and I'm doing any of this, and you feel like you're lifting into their weight, then it's wrong. Right? Take a moment to think about what you're doing, right? Once we slip that shoulder, then I'm going to go here. Now let's stop here for just a brief second and go ahead and lift up, and we'll talk about iron pillow position. This is not a position that we stop at. Okay? It's just a snapshot in the movement. Moment in time there, but it is a position where you will get stuck. Okay? It's the person on top's last opportunity to try and keep you from getting forward. And so what I want to do here is, when I'm in a position like this, is I just want to seal off all the gaps, right? The first thing you're going to look for is an underhook. Try and get an underhook. So I keep my elbow really tight, right? If he does start to get it, go underneath. Okay. Then I may have to repummel, right? But that's the position. So my elbow, keep going. If my elbow close to my rib cage is what makes that hard point, right? That's the main thing. The other thing I'll go for is a cross face. And if there's a big separation between my head and my shoulder, that makes it easy. He's got a cross face, and now he can flatten me out. Okay? Go back. If my head is buried into my arm like this, is why we call an iron pillow. Like go to cross face. There's just no opening for him there, right? Yeah. If he gets his thumb in my gi, potentially he could pry bar. So he gets the thumb in. That's when this hand comes around
I go to the elbow and I just comb my hair, right? So take your hand up, grab your thumb in my gi again, I give him a space, he gets it, right? I have to defend, that's my defense, right? Gets it again. There will always be a spot here. That's where my hand goes, comb my hair, and now I'm back out of that. Okay, so he never gets a chance to flat me out. So lay down. What I want, get on your side, towards me. Yeah. What I want is that, right? And on top, I get my thumb in the gi and then I can lift my elbow. So now I'm here. Put your hand on your head, comb your hair. Up. Yep. And then put your hand back on the back. Right, good. Right back on the back. Good. Get in again. If his head is tight anyway, it's hard to get the thumb of the collar too, right? But let's say I get it, I start to lift. You pummel, yep. Now you're out, okay? My feet, when he's here, always have to be in this position. If you stop like this for a minute, they can pin your leg and jump over your leg. And be on your back or be mounted, right? When come back over here. When my legs are in the open position, he's pretty much not going to go around my legs because you have to go through my guard, right? He goes that direction, he winds up in my guard. So that protects me there, right? And what that means is there's only really one direction this guy's going to go. They're going to try and get an underhook, they're going to try and get a crossface. There's no gaps, he's going to go around my head. And as he goes around my head, that's when he gets a quarter. Because he's not going to stop you from going to turtle as he's moving, right? So lay down. And if you've got all your gaps sealed off here, I'm lifting up to show you guys, but obviously I'll be laying on it. But this is here, there's nothing 90% of the time. They're going to go around and get you back, right? And you should be able to get the turtle before they get all the way around. So grab your partner, practice, nice tight underhook defense. Don't let them get a crossface. If they do get a crossface, you pummel, right? Legs are in an open position so they can't jump over your legs or pin your legs, and then they're going to go around your head. And right as they start to go around your head, use that moment for the turtle. Okay? Just do it back and forth for a minute with your partner. Go ahead. All right, so before we go to turtle from guard, let's just do one quick review of turtle to guard, okay? Because we didn't spend much time on that. And it doesn't matter if they're in the front of you or the side of you, mechanically we're going to do it the same way, right? So the mistake everybody makes usually when they go to pull guard from turtle is they'll kind of slide into it like this, like you're sliding in baseball into first base. And what happens there sometimes is your head gets stuck underneath if they're heavy, right? They're on top of your back and they've grabbed your neck and now you pull guard. So when we pull guard, we want to go away from them because I want to end up with them here, right on the other end of my hands and my feet. I don't want to end up crushed underneath them unless I'm going for a sweep, which when we're pulling guard, we're not. That's the only time we're going to go in deep, right? So to avoid that, right, we go here. I get my knees a little more vertical, whether I move forward or back. My knees are a little more vertical. I step up, and then I'm going to rotate one shin and my head goes back. That's it. Okay, so everybody go to turtle. Get your legs a little more vertical. Step up with one foot, and then this one rotates, just rotates on that knee, and you step back. Now your head goes back. So at no point did my head go forward. Okay? If they're to the side, I want to do basically the same thing. The problem when I pull guard when they're to the side is they're going to go to your back. Right? They could go either way, but they go this way, they have to deal with my hands and feet. They go this way, they get my back. So that's where we step up behind them. That blocks them going that way. This hand blocks going that way, and then I pull guard. It's mechanically almost identical, right? So you're a turtle, imagine they're to your right side, step up with the right leg, that's blocking them from taking your back, put out a little stop sign here, rotate on that shin. Now you're here. Right, okay? So, boy, he's laying, just lay over my back from front. He's over my back from front, just lay on me. Yeah, I don't want to go here and get stuck and crushed, right? Yep, just relax. Good, lay on my back. Good, don't have to do anything else, just stay there. Okay, so now I'm bringing my leg up and I'm going backwards, right? My head winds up out from underneath him when I pull guard.
He's to the side of me. If I just sit to guard, take my back. Yeah, they're going to be all over your back, right? So he's to the side of me. I step up behind him, hands here. Now I pull guard, and that's how I get him, okay? Let's review that real quick. Have them on front, have them on your side, and just work the guard pull back and forth for a second, okay? Go ahead. It's a subtle difference, but I'm not doing this. That's me going forward underneath their weight. Okay? I'm rotating backwards. My butt doesn't come forward. My knee stays there and I just pivot on that knee backwards. That's important, okay? Keep doing it a few more times. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.